Okay, yeah. Huh. So for some reason, my, yeah, for some reason my stream got cancelled, so I just put it back up again. That'll be pretty confusing, but let's see. Yeah. Okay. And I was streaming for 30 minutes, so yeah, that kind of messed up a little bit of the statistics, but that's okay. So, like I was saying, I was just looking at engine braking. We can't really change engine braking all that much. Actually, not at all. What do you mean all that much? So now this is a fixed setup race. So I can't actually play with my setups here. Else, like, I was gaining like a few seconds, but okay. But if this is a fixed setup race, this is actually a great opportunity to just keep a static brake bias and just focus on getting more consistent. I'm gonna turn more on that. Like, I'm carrying a lot of speed, but I'm not turning as much as I want to. Okay, my buns for changing the HUD don't work either. I just see my in-car adjustments. Oh. Alright, let's hot lap this time. The exit speed was good though. Like not the exit speed. I meant like the mid speed and exit. Mid speed and entry speed was great. Exit speed was definitely hindered by the curbs. Okay. I'm trying to see where I can actually find my stream from here. So. This would be much better to check. Yeah, I am live right now. That's quite interesting. On my iPad it says something completely different, means I was streaming for 3 minutes. Over here it's saying I'm live, so yeah. Okay. I was a little bit scared. I was like, wait a second. Why is it not showing my recent broadcasts? And why is it... Okay. But yeah, there is a 3-minute video for some reason that I'll probably have to delete because I have no idea where that came from, but... Okay, well, whatever. I see stream over there, so I'm gonna pretend that it's working very well. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird because then it kind of messes up with the average statistics. I mean, it wouldn't make too much of a difference, but to see like an average, like a consistent average, instead of seeing like one 4-minute video that kind of like ruins the average, it's not preferable, but it is what it is. No idea why it happened in the first place, but my Streamlabs does say it's recording, so and I have no idea what's happening on YouTube or Facebook, because I am streaming there as well. huge lockup. Should have taken a wider approach instead of close in far out. I don't have to downshift to 6. I'm losing a lot of time because of that. I tried to take like a middle approach. Doesn't work out. I'm already 4/10 down. And already a second here. I mean, that's fine. We were a second down on our last lap. Don't downshift to 6th. Front wing, bye-bye. Bye-bye, front wing. Good night. Okay, let's see. Let's get over to here. Nope. Yeah, okay. So I'm at a 111 right now. The goal is a 110.0 or a 199. That is the goal for today. I'll try my best to achieve it, so. Yeah, okay. Ooh, 30 incident counts. Not an issue, it doesn't matter, it's a practice round. I see, I said at the beginning, well technically like a stream ago, which was basically like 40 minutes ago, before it stopped, I said that I'm trying without headphones, because like I'm using speakers now. I don't think it's the play, I like headphones. What I will do from now on, maybe use it as Bluetooth, but wired just sounds, it's just a lot better because I don't have to like charge it, but I can keep an effort. I should have gotten my pillow while I was at it. I wonder what I was doing that I gained 7/10 just up there. I just remember I hit 8th gear up the top of the hill there. Like I was like full on 7 and I had to upshift to 8th gear. Here I'm barely reaching 7th. Like I reached 7th, but my engine just barely decides that 8th is necessary. So I'm a little bit surprised. I have to look back on my video what I was doing. Maybe like and yeah, my braking and my My braking and gas position along with my steering position is all on the top right, so. And yesterday I wasn't on VR either, so it was definitely accomplishable. Alright, I'm gonna just tell myself, no 6th over there. I just clipped the grass. No. I just clipped it. I'll not strain the wheel out of that corner. I'll just ever so slightly keep turning a little bit more. Thing is, I just want to keep the path of least resistance. But that will come fine tuning once I like perfect a consistent lap. But this is good because Zandvoort's the first, no, it was Spa. Spa's the first time I actually drove this car. Then I went into Zandvoort. Spa, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just kind of flanned out and just abused the grip. Zandvoort, now I have like a little bit of understanding of the car. So Zandvoort's basically being thrown into the deep end because there's so many tricky turns. And so the next like kinda track I go to, that'll be good. Alright, here we go. Let's get a lap down. Ah, no, I turned in too late. Else that corner speed and that exit speed out of turn 1 was just perfect. I actually wonder if they've set up the calendar, since it's reset, let's see if, this is my first time I'm actually using this, because reset happens once every 12 weeks, so I want to see whether, okay, so as of September, the iSchedule will no longer be available, you may download, okay. Oh, so now they have a new app, the iRacing Companion. I see. I didn't open the iRacing app in a long time. Okay. Hosted, let's see, series. Okay, so it's still on week 12. But okay, so there's a new app with the iRacing Companion app. And it kind of looks like that. See that? Yeah. I don't know if it's actually, let's see, I can pretty much see it through here. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that. Sure. That's nice because this thing auto adjusts, so I love this thing. This is something I'll do in a bit, but for now we can focus on that. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get black flagged. Am I not? Oh, bet. Okay. I don't know who's watching. I'm just looking at Twitch chat and there's only like one, but that's probably, I don't know who that is. Or 0, I'm not sure. Last time I checked it was 1. Anyways, but for like YouTube and Facebook, if you guys don't know why I get like black flag for that, it's because I'm speeding in the pits. So what that means is if I'm not below a certain speed, then I'm going to get black flagged. So what I do is I have this little button here that pit limits for me, but sometimes like I become a little bit too like, how should I say, I just want to get out of the pits as fast as I can, so I like kind of don't even use it and just kind of go off. But if I'm not below the speed limit, then I'm gonna get black flagged. Okay, what I'm gonna do instead is change my steering mode. Oh yes, back here. Instead of race mode, I'm gonna go to practice mode, warm up. There we go. Awesome. Ah, I went too fast. Did I? Not sure. I'm gonna put it on just in case. But okay, now we can see tire temperatures. Oh, that's what kind of really matters for me. The rest of the things don't matter. I know the MGUK just says balanced. I don't want it on balance, I want it on quality. But let's just play with it. Too much locking up and a broken front. Okay. Time to concentrate. Okay. Let's put this up to quality. And let's actually try and do this. Quality. Oh, what? No, qual. Okay, so I can't change that. I cannot, okay. I was about to say, if I can't change the brake bias, then there's no way I would be able to change the MGUK. But yeah, I was totally right on that. Okay, so only thing I can change is brake bias, which I'm just keeping static. And then I should be set, yeah. A couple streams ago, I was doing over racing, but then I realized like I have no tracks or cars open in rank D, so that means I wouldn't be able to progress to the next level. I wouldn't be able to graduate. Unless no. I'm not eligible for season promotion. Because I have to do at least 4 D races and 4 time trials. And none of the cars are open for me, neither are none of the tracks like oval, because I only buy road tracks, I don't buy oval tracks. So that's kind of unfortunate. So then that means until when next season comes out on 7th or 9th, whenever, the next reset, I have to wait and drive until I get a 4.0 SR, and then I can get my C class. It's unfortunate. I think in C I have the Indy cars, because I remember my first special iRacing special event was in the Indy car, but then, well, at least it was supposed to be, and then I was given false information that I could join as a D license, but in reality I was supposed to only join as a C license. But I anyways already bought both Indianapolis and the Indy car, so I just have it sitting there, but it's fun. It's a fun car. Oh, DRS, right. Count as an off track. Pretty surprised. And DRS. It's a big lock up there, so I lost a lot of time from that. I'm only like a second down. So. They need to do that. Upturn, and yeah, I'll be back. Not a touch on the barriers. Problem is, I have absolutely no idea why I'm like losing like 0.2 of a second. And the thing is, I'm losing them on the straight, which means my engine speed is like taking a hit. I know my race setup gave me like a second or two, because like yesterday I was just, after my engine setup, I was just like cutting down on sectors like crazy, and I could have gone a potential of 1:08.9, but yeah, I couldn't work on that. Ah, thanks for the advertisement break. I really needed that. How kind of the car to just give me like a little bit of ad break so I can just take 3 on the car. Okay, let's try this. Let's see. Biggest problem for me is exit speed. And what comes with exit, and also I'm over braking here. I'm like locking up the tires too much. My turn in isn't also the best unless this car is doing really good at like medium speeds and high speeds. So I'll want to like carry in more speed, but in turn that comes with trail brake, and I'm always missing this first one, even though despite the fact that I'm at 55.5, which is arguably like my best brake bias setup, I'm still locking up. So let me try 55, because I don't need to work on course brake. I don't need to work on course brake bias as of now, because that's for like real fine tuning. As of now, it's not needed, but like, for example, here this corner I'm locking up a lot. If I put less brake bias on, it'll be put more towards the front anyways, but like not as much. Because right now, my decision is I don't need too much of weight transfer to the front more than I have now, right? Like, I would rather be like satisfied with less transfer to the front, as I want to keep my car more stable than I want it to like take a corner speed, right? So like that, even with locking up, it still kept the car very stable. I want that, but without the locking up part. But still like trail brake enough so it actually feels like it's working. Yeah, just like that. No, I think this 55.0 is the key. My turn in, even though I'm used to like turning at that point, like there's a point I just know when to turn. It's not turning as much. So, oh, lock up, and I completely lost my attention because I was thinking about the last corner, which is the one thing you don't want to do. I'll stay in 4th gear for this one. Okay, we're 8/10 down just before, so we're gonna be about 9/10 up at the top. Another advertisement break. Woohoo! Okay, let's look at the replay. Let's see what I can work on. Okay, yeah. Not using as much exit speed. I also clipped the grasp. Not the grasp. What's the grasp? The grass. How much gas was I using? It's off. There's a lot of delay between my braking and my gas input. And in this kind of car, it's really not necessary for that. But ideally, I would want to brake like here as hard as I can and then trail brake at least like I would say a proper quarter of braking towards here so I can turn it just a bit more, and I would like start getting on the gas at least like when I clip this part, because right now I'm hitting like this white and red part down here. Oh, you can't see my cursor. I can't see my cursor either. Yeah. So that little part over there. And then I want to like get this part here and then get on the power. So let's see, how do I do that? So where am I braking first of all? So okay. I want the right. Okay, I don't want the suspend. I want to look at the side because let's see. Far chase gyro. Yes. Okay. I like this. So here's the thing. What my marker is usually is this little turn-in point here. That little white part. When it gets like a little close, that's usually the best part to brake. So first I braked a little too early. I didn't use enough braking. So the thing about this car is if I hold the brake pressure for too long, it's going to lock up and I'm going to go straight into the wall. But if I initially hit it and then bleed down, which is the #1 way of driving a Formula car, just a little bit more so I don't lock up, that's when I can actually effectively slow down. So here I am. I should be braking. I should be braking as hard as I can. So first I braked early. So I should continue to brake. And from here I should be at like 50 to a quarter% braking. And I should turn in just a little bit later because I would be putting more pressure. But this is when I start to come off. I would touch. See, how was my steering? Because I definitely double turned. So here, but I double turned at the apex, which isn't the best. The thing about my style is I just kind of double turn before it, so then it actually turns. So that means that here, turn, I should be able to be here and back on the gas. So just very little bit, but I'm back and I just kind of spun it, which means I was on 3rd gear and I kind of just dropped it. Let me just go all the way back to that little light bulb. So here I am. So first I missed that apex. Here. 4th gear. I wish I could somehow control my best lap. At the moment it's not possible. I want to start using data. I have to search how to do that on YouTube. I have. Oh, what the? That was weird. Yeah, it looks like my steering wheel is starting to deteriorate now that I've kind of jinxed it. Yeah, I see a little bit of wobble here, which is not good. Like a little bit of flex in the actual wheel. That's not a very good thing. Because of me just kind of pulling it in one direction or the other. Okay. Let's try to keep it as stiff as we can. About a spin on that side. Out. I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to see that. Ah, look at my car. Okay. Yeah, I need to really see what I did here. Maybe a little bit of touching the brake, like I was doing right now, should be able to like kind of move the car so I don't have to turn in as much and scrape my tires. So a little bit there. Okay. Yeah. There's the issue. I just brake a little bit too hard, but I held it for that long. And the moment you hold it, you lock up, then your entire corner just gets messed up. Yeah, I can actually hear something breaking within my wheel. It's actually really bad. After the stream, I have to go check it out. What's going on with it? Yeah, I feel something flexing. Oh god. I don't like the sound of that at all. I definitely jinxed it when I said of how old this steering wheel is. I definitely jinxed it and it was like, oh, and my steering wheel just said, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm supposed to break down now. I'm like late 3 years. Please don't break, you're like still one of the best one steering wheel. But yeah, if I have the DD2 and the new F1 steering wheel. If I assemble this to this rig, it is breaking. First of all, it won't fit, and second, even if it does fit, it's not gonna hold. Dude, I wanted to go to Zandvoort in real life. Dude, the banking looks so cool. I kinda asked for that when I put it in second gear, so yeah, I pretty much asked for that. Let's see. Bum ba dum bum ba. Yeah, dismissed. Okay. Fine. Yeah, the streaming thing is still so new to me. It's fun though. I agree with that. Ooh, okay. Let's check out what's wrong with this thing here. Let's check out what's wrong. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so there is a bit of a flex in the wheel, which I have to get fixed. I don't want the pins to get to interfere with the actual wheel. Because like when the wheel, there's like a pin on the wheelbase and then it kind of sits like that. So it's like pins like that and kind of just sits. So if it's moving like in like how would I say, like a lateral, like plane movement, if it starts moving like that, flexing this way, it's going to like kind of it's going to, not kind of, but it will bend all the pins. Okay, I've already got someone behind me. I'm just gonna abuse the curbs as much as I can. Three tenths down. Not 3/10, 3/4 of a tenth. Locked up on that side. How did I get to 8th gear up there? I'm just still trying to figure it out. That braking point's also where I'm losing the most time. Okay, I'm actually gonna change the braking bias each time. Instead of keeping it instead of keeping it static, I'm actually going to change my bias each time. First change, I mean, there's only going to be one change, and that one change is simply going to be at the first turn. When I'm at the first turn, I'm just going to switch it up to 55.5, and when I'm out of the first turn, I'm gonna switch it back down to 55. That's what I'm gonna do. So right now it's at 55.5. Oh no, it's at 55. And I'm just gonna continue using that for the entire course of the lap. And then when I'm on the main straight, crank it up. So DRS. Let's wait for 8th gear. Let's crank it up to 55.5. I'm already 1.5 second down. 1 second and 2/10. I don't know what made me go to 8th gear. My goodness, if I had engine braking, this would be so much easier. But this is good. It gives me a bit of a challenge that I can actually work towards. Oh, nope. Not happening today. No crashing today. That's good because it's actually training like one thing I was like really good at in racing is my adaptability skill. Like I knew how if I see a car and I drive a car, I can really adapt to it. I mean, it doesn't work when I'm like it's not really working out very well when I'm in the middle of a gravel trap, but like in actual like proper karting or Formula car, like adapting to like something that's just isn't my driving style, I still do fairly well in it, and I can just keep improving on it. But like any driver, I'd much prefer my own setup. Let's remove the fog. Okay, so locking up there, which means I'm putting more front grip. I mean, not front grip. Means one of two things. One, I'm braking too hard, and it's locking up the fronts because, yeah. Or two, the car just doesn't want to turn and is not responding to like my trail braking. So in that case, let's put more. If that's the case, then let's put more rear weightage. That means taking it down. So instead of 55.5, let's see what happens at 54.5. I've never liked going below 55, but let's try it out. But it actually worked pretty well. If I just keep, what do you call? Take some better speed at it, I'll be able to like properly get through that corner. I can actually materialize a purple sector if I'm able to do that. Like a proper one consistently. Usually that's what gets my front wing damaged. Okay, I'm gonna do what I did last time, like actually 2 streams ago, where I actually, for that right-hander, I just braked in a straight line and then I turned, as I'm like ever so slightly trail braking. I'm gonna actually try that. Oh, practice is over. No. At least let me get to that right-hander. I don't know why I broke there. Okay. No need to spin. We just have to survive until I get to that place. I have 1 minute and 22 seconds. I should be okay. Let me see if that actually works. Okay, so full power, 6th gear. Nah, not necessarily. Maybe I just have to get used to it, but it doesn't feel like the correct thing to do. Okay. That's the thing done. The entire practice session. I should actually like see my stream chat more often. But my iPad just doesn't know how to use a stream chat. Yeah, that's why I've never been the biggest iPhone fan. So let's check. Let's actually check the actual my phone. Uh oh, I got a hello. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Sorry I didn't check your thing because you know, I'm gonna be honest. My iPad just doesn't show live feed for some reason. Now is it refreshing? Sorry, we're unable to connect. Attempting to reconnect. Welcome to the chat room. Finally, my iPad was able to do something. I'm happy. I mean, I remember from a long, long time ago when iPad Airs were so fast. And I was like, I was convinced when I bought an iPad Air. I was like, nah, this is gonna be the fastest thing possible. Um, but guess what? After some time, it's gone. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. We can do the Vertigear challenge. That would be pretty nice. Circuit Part Zandvoort, Indy Pro, Formula V Summit Point. Summit Point is actually just a few hours away from me. It's a really nice track. Fan Tech Challenge, nah. Okay, let's go for a test drive instead. And I'm actually gonna put on Suzuka because I love my favorite track. Suzuka Grand Prix and test drive. Yep, there we go. Yes, I do. I drive F3s. At least from the time being now. It's coming. I mean, my next series is coming up in November in India. It's gonna be a Formula Regional Championship. That's so I drive that. It's basically like the Freca car, but no, it basically is the Freca car because usually they're the exact same. But yeah, yeah. Thank you for that. Thanks for that. Definitely need it, but I want to win it, so I'm not gonna be there if I'm not gonna win it. So I'm gonna be excited. It's gonna be very exciting. I'm definitely gonna live stream it. So at least the race because I'm able to do that. I've been racing since I was 9. I took interest when I was around 7, but I was playing soccer. Then I didn't meet the height requirement because like my family doesn't come from a group of racers, so we didn't know like cadet carts existed. But yeah, then when I actually met a height requirement, I started racing when I was 9. Then out of nowhere I started winning championships. Then went to regional, won a championship. Went to Grand Nationals, came in 3rd, and then I went into F4s. And then here I am in F3s. So, yeah, it's been quite a journey, and it's quite fun. Yeah. My goodness, iPad. This is pretty pathetic. Yeah, I mean, racing is great. Like, I don't want to ask how old are you or anything, but racing in general is just, even if I mean, it's not anything like too bad. Oh, 14, okay. See, that's still not bad. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The first thing you should do is just find an indoor go-kart track. Straight up, just start racing in it. It's the most fun place. It doesn't matter. It can be electric cars. It can be the gas-powered carts. It can even be like something that's at like even like the go-karting track you find at like what is it? The carnivals, not the bumper cars, but the proper like setups. Those things are great. Like it might not be the racing you can find, but it is pretty much the best starting point. Like I started off in an indoor go-kart track, so it's really nice. I should probably change my setup here. I don't like this at all. I have an outdoor one near me. Once turned 16, I'm going to Atlanta. Oh, so lucky. I love Atlanta Motorsport. That one's really good. Yeah. Also another thing you can do. If you're interested in racing, right? If you like have like just a road car. Like if you buy a Miata when you get like really much older, it's so much fun. I've driven a Miata once, and now I understand. Like a lower power car with so much handling is great. But yeah, 14 is actually good. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen like much. People say like they're like 21, 22, and like I want to get into racing. I said, yeah, go for it. But like in terms of like making it like a really nice career, or like they're already in their prime. Like once you're in your 20s, you're in like your proper prime age. So to get into it, then start getting up a little bit higher and then competing, it's great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean a car is great. Yeah, a Kia Forte. Oh, very fancy, nice. Yeah, oh, man, you already have a car at 14 and almost got my license. That's awesome. Yeah, lucky you. At least every person has just their share of luck. The one thing you should do with that car is just go to a parking lot, start drifting it. I'm kidding. It's not the best advice from my part. I would say, I mean, safe driving is the best, but like smooth, like the one thing I could say to advice for like people who drive a road car and they just want to feel racing, not to like drive the car fast, not to like kill your cornering speed or anything, but to drive as smoothly as you can, right? Like if you're like braking for a red light, how like nicely and slowly can you brake so that whenever you stop your car, you don't get that little kickback, right? That little brake of inertia. That's what I practice on my car. Like how stable can I keep my braking for, see, I have a manual car as well, so the one thing I do to that is how smoothly I can do my shifting. Not necessarily how fast I can go, how much can I overrun some like some Mustang that's like chasing me. No, it's just how smoothly can I drive and how efficiently can I drive. I mean, that's the one advice I can really give you in terms of road cars. And trust me, if you get into like proper road car racing, it's gonna take you a long way. Yeah, it is. It's, I would say, because I mean, you should, on a road where like there's people, like a lot of important people on the road, not there are people that are very unpredictable while driving. The one thing that you shouldn't do is be an idiot and kind of just go as fast as you can trying to lap people. I mean, I'm a driver and I have a sports car as well. I have an 86, a manual 86, and every one of my friends keep telling me, how have you not gotten a ticket? I'm like, see, it's just simple responsibility. Like with great power comes great responsibility. I mean, that's always been my philosophy. In IMSA, ooh. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Nah, there's so many idiots on the road, and especially since insurance as well. Like I know since we're in the US, then it's like very stupid how things go, and sometimes it's just very unlucky for us, right? Because they're idiots. But you don't want to. It's like the one part where you say, you know how we say if you can't beat them, join them. This is like the one thing where that line doesn't stand. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah. No, yeah, but good luck on your, because if you're going to IMSA, yeah, I think from 14 getting like the right path would be actually very possible. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. At 14, if you just start go-karting, getting a little bit of momentum, at least try to figure out some budgets. And you're very close to a racetrack anyways, because everywhere in the US there's so many like important people is getting into racing. I think it's gonna be great. I'm straight up honest. If you're 14 and that much going into IMSA, I wish you the best of luck, and I think you can make it. Like, I'm not trying to patronize or anything, but I seriously think you can. Okay. I should probably figure out how nice this is. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna change my setup a little bit. Can I? Yes, I can change engine braking. Let's go. And I can change the MGUK. Okay, let me finish. I see. She wrote something. Let me just finish this sector. Okay, that's a sector complete. That's actually a really clean sector. My goodness, I can recreate that. That's easy peasy. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, yeah. Oh, that's actually huge. That's a complete W. Oh my, that's awesome. No, that's incredible. Let's see if I enjoy going fast just to make sure. Yeah, and one thing is just safety is like an utmost priority, right? Um, yeah, everything about racing should be about safety, but safe racing. So, no, but that opportunity is a complete W, and I would actually kill to be next to a racetrack right now. The fact that you're so close to a racetrack is I'm already jealous. And that to Atlanta, where's my park? Like, oh god. Like my nearest track. Nah, I live in Virginia, so VIR is actually like a decent 4 hours away. Summit Point's in West Virginia. I think it's about the same distance. And then there's NJMP, which is above me, just up north. And I don't actually remember how far New Jersey is from here. I just remember it is far, but it's worth it. That's where I made my F4 debut. So it's a very special track. DRS? Right, I kind of forgot DRS existed. Oh, I got distracted by chat. No, I'm saving this car. This car in real life is like millions of dollars. I'm not crashing it in VR. Not VR, but sim racing. Let's see. Correct. Yeah, I mean, see, I have my options, right? Though. Yeah, sure. Nah, thanks for that. Nah, like in terms of options though, like my part is I just love open wheel racing. Hopefully get into F1, but like I'm very committed on that part. So, but always there should be plan Bs, plan Cs. So I've already put that in place. But in terms of like proper like racing, it's just racing is racing. Period. It doesn't matter whether you're doing like F1 at the top level or you're doing like spec Miatas in the SCCA. It's still racing, right? And to me that's what makes it the most fun. Just pure racing, pure competition. That's what gets my heart riled up. And the best way I can have fun is just open wheel racing. So yeah. Oh, me? That's actually awesome. Yeah. It's good that you have this plan at 14 though. Most Americans, I'm gonna be honest, that have no idea. They're like second year in college and they have no idea what they're gonna do in life. So man, that's actually awesome from your part. For me, like I devoted myself to motorsport racing, so even though I live in the US, my college is in the UK and I study motorsport engineering. So I actually like learn how to like do motorsport engineering, and at the same time I do whatchamacallit, I actually do the racing there. And the tracks in the UK are so cool. I'm gonna be honest. But that's awesome. You have some contingency plans and you know what you're gonna major in and you have like a set path. That's like, what more can you have? And along with like dedication and passion for it, it's like that's really you pretty much set yourself. Oh, I failed this turn. Oh, this turn is so difficult, but that's why it makes it so much fun. Okay. I was already wow. I was already like four 1,000s back up. Okay, here comes a hot now. Yeah, the European tracks are just something else. They're actually something else, and I'm actually kind of jealous how like in such a small place they have like the best tracks there is. Um, in F1 I mean they've got like tracks here in they're doing US tracks, but not all of them are the best. Like I don't like the Florida track. I don't think I'll like the Las Vegas track because they're all road. I don't have any prejudice against road tracks, but when you have like legendary tracks like Silverstone, Olton, Brands Hatch, you've got Mount Panorama for GTs, and you've got like so many nice ones. Melbourne as well, and then the US just has like options like Sonoma or what's that really good one down south? I was there. I forgot about that, but yeah, there's some quite nice options. That's why I like the IndyCar series so much. There's a lot of competition there as well. Oh, okay, so not a road track, but a street track. So what they do is they actually take a random city. So like Monaco's a street track, and what they do is they take a city or like a place where people actually drive on road, like to commute to work, and they convert that into a racetrack. So it's actually all of the tracks in Formula E are just street tracks. They're street racing, but they actually just close off streets to make it a racetrack for competition. So, and a Formula E is just reliant on street tracks, and ever since the addition of in the F1 circuit, I don't remember, but there was already 3 street circuits, and then they started adding Las Vegas. Then I think Florida as well was a street circuit, but it was like all the tracks started becoming very common, like very close barriers, not very iconic turns, mostly like copycatted from other like iconic turns. Like I remember, I think in the Vietnam racetrack, they actually copied the S turns from Silverstone. Sounds like, yeah, it's weird, right? I mean, I like the idea of it, like converting a city into a racetrack, and then like civilians can just say, "Hey, guess what? I drove on like Monaco circuit or Azerbaijan." As a person, it sounds kind of cool. Like, oh yeah, I drove on that track. Even the 24-hour circuit of Le Mans, it's also a road circuit, but that's iconic, right? Because that's been there since like the dawn of motorsports, since like early days. So that really is no thing. Yeah, that's why. Because Monaco is just all tight places. It's a small country anyways. And on top of that, it's such a small place that there's no overtaking. And if you actually followed F1 in Monaco, there was a whole grand total of 1 overtake throughout the entire Monaco race, which was pretty pathetic. That's just whoever does good in qualifying wins the race, right? That's basically what it looks like from there. In turn, I actually really like Monaco because of how iconic the turns are, but ever since the car's gotten so much wider, things have gone so much smaller, the roads have gone smaller as well, it just doesn't make sense anymore. It's just made Monaco very obsolete. No chat. Yeah. Yeah. True, yeah. See, like, that's why the bigger circuits. I think I'm gonna get black flag because I didn't turn on my pit limiter. All the street circuits as well. Yeah. Modified. Yes. Yes, it is. Like, it is very small compared to the older versus the newer. That's why there's a lot of overtaking, a lot of close racing. But now the modern F1 cars have capitalized on proper downforce, but they've also wanted to do closer racing. So yeah, it is what it is. I like the direction, but some things have just become obsolete. So sometimes we have to let go of the past. At least that's my philosophy of it. But let's say like Suzuka. Suzuka, I have like a very sentimental value because this is my favorite track. I've never driven on it, but it's probably the coolest track I've driven on the simulator. But this is a wide enough track for like proper overtaking. There's iconic turns like the S's, 130R, even Spa. Spa has, unlike, it's a wide enough track. You have Eau Rouge, it's a historical track. So that pretty much meets the criteria. But if you have something like Monaco, I don't know about Azerbaijan, but even Singapore, it's like, yeah, it's cool, but is it wide enough? Can I like actually fit more than 2 F1 cars within that span without dying? Yeah, I love Suzuka. It's so nice. My dream is to actually just go in Suzuka and just feel 130R in my neck going, oh, that would feel so nice. And it's also the one thing, what I love more about straight line speed is cornering speed. Like, that just makes me way more happy. If I ever, even in road cars, whenever I feel like it, let's say I just feel like going like a little fast, I don't even just try to speed when it comes to the straight, but whenever I take a corner, it would just be like, I would pretty much like use all my ability to like take some more cornering speed. It's so much fun. Okay, let's see my sector times first. Okay. So I actually carried a lot more speed. I lost 3/10 in that entire section. But I had really good grip from that point. If I just trail braked a little better. Yeah. You know, a lot of people hated on Paul Ricard for no reason. I mean, I understand why. It's like the most ultra flat circuit, but it's very aesthetically appealing, not appeasing. But I actually really like it. A lot of people hate it because last year was boring. Nordschleife is, that's just awesome. It's just an iconic, like, such a unique track. Paul Ricard also is great, and I'm happy it's staying. I don't know if it's staying on the calendar. I actually didn't follow that, but I hope it does because I think it's a very cool track. And we actually got some good racing that time as well. We also got the iconic pit box drama from Ferrari. Yeah, I never understood why people hated it. It might have been because people just formed their opinions on the fact that one race was just a little boring last year. So, I mean, if there's like consistency, like for 3 years it's been boring, much like Monaco, like it's been boring for quite a long time, even before like the new car upgrades. Then it's like, okay, now I get it. Yeah, I would like it. See, the thing is, Monaco is great. I mean, if they just stuck to historic racing, I would watch it any time of the day. But for the modern F1 cars, in my opinion, it doesn't get the best bet. But then again, racing is a very huge money sport, and Monaco is like all the rich celebrities and everything, so technically speaking, I don't think they would be able to drop it because most of their funding comes from there. Let's finish this lap and... oh, there we go. Where it has, yeah. Yeah, but I think, on the contrary, I think that's really cool. How it has different versions. Like, I mean, I get it. There is a lot of configurations that can be used. And it looks confusing because of like the blue, I think it's blue and white if I'm not wrong. Like the blue and white cross. But my goodness, it's cool. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh man, I just want to try every possible configuration. Maybe like for an F1, and F1 drivers are smart. Like they're in F1 for a reason. Any driver who drives on a really good car, they're there for a reason, not because they just kind of, I mean, I was about to say they just buy it for money, but some do, but they're still smart regardless. So that just sounds like a people problem, not a driver problem. On the contrary, if we had, I mean, it would be only fun for us, not very fun for the driver, but if every year there was a different configuration, that would be funny. The driver would be like, oh my goodness, I have to learn this again? You kidding me? That is like, okay, configuration A, configuration B. That would be pretty nice. Not very fun for the drivers, very fun for the watchers. Just clipped the grass. I almost did a Daniel Kvyat just all those years ago. Yeah. No, you're right. But I haven't had like the opportunity to see all the layouts, but I just saw it from like aerial views and just kind of thinking about it. Yeah, some of the layouts just wouldn't work. It's much like any other circuit. If a layout doesn't work, it just doesn't work. It's like the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Brands Hatch itself is such an amazing track, but for an F1 car, it might not be the best, right? But like, let's say full version, even the full version, it's an amazing track. But would an F1 car or like people be like fan of it? Not really. Something better than Silverstone? Yeah, no. I don't think anything in the UK is better than Silverstone. And even in Silverstone, there's some great configurations on it, but I like the GP configuration the most. I think it's the best one. Oh, I should have turned more for that. Not missing that. Okay, let's see. Let's take it down a bit. I'll change it to 55 here. I'm also gonna put, can I change? Okay, I can't change MDOK for some reason. Let's see if I can change that. Oh wait, non-escape. Here we go. Okay. Quali, take this to 6. Mid entry to race this. I think Wilton Mills, yeah. I agree, yeah. No, you're right on that front. I feel it would be fun if it was large. Yes, definitely. No, I think any track would be fun if it was just large enough, right? Because FIA just goes, you know what, let's just keep making the cars just a bit bigger. No, let's make it a bit bigger. So like, sooner or later, it's gonna be very hard to select those tracks. And I think it's just great. There's so many amazing tracks out there. Like take Turkey for example. That's like an XF1 circuit, but I think Hungaroring is Turkish if I'm not wrong. So then there was one of the older Turkish circuits, I believe. That one was probably, in my opinion, a lot better than Hungaroring. But it's like, it depends from track to track and whatever they say. But regardless, I think track size is a big up because it'll be boring if it's too small, and if it's too big, then everyone's gonna meme it that it's an airport. Like if you've seen Vietnam, just look at the track map. Everyone's memeing on it because of how much it looks like an airport and F1 cars taking flight. So there has to be that level of uniqueness, which is obviously there in those, and then there has to also be the fact that It has to be separate countries, obviously. And then it also has to have, has to be wide enough, but not too wide. So that sort of criteria is there, and it should also make money for them. And be easy. Like, I think for UK, Silverstone was the best example for that. Suzuka as well. In Japan, there's like amazing circuits out there. I think one of my favorite was, no, not Tsugaba. That's a pretty small one. That's good for like GTs. I don't remember. I actually don't remember it, but I think it's pretty wide enough. But it's also a very short track. Like it's barely in an F1 car. It'll probably be a 1:15 track, which is really that's not very good for an F1 car. But regardless, such tracks exist. With Suzuka being the biggest one and the most iconic one. That's just there. True. Oh yeah, that is true. Imola and, well, I don't know what's up with that. I feel I would always think they should like make it one GP, one country, because imagine the amount of reach you can get if you change it. I don't know. So it's just something about Italy. I mean, both Monza and Imola are just two pretty much iconic tracks. I would much rather prefer Imola, but yeah, I don't know what's up with that, having two Italian GPs. Yes, the Mexican GP, I forgot about that. Mexican was pretty much one of my favorites. That one was such a good track. I'm actually really, now that you mention it, I'm actually really sad they took that out. I didn't even realize it. I actually didn't look at any of the track schedule, I mean like the schedule at all. I just say, okay, guess what's next? Okay, gotcha. Okay, next time is next time Spa, next time is Monza. Okay, gotcha. Same old. Wow, I can't believe it. I think they took it out 2 years? No. 3 years ago? I'm not sure. Nope, no, not crashing this car. I think they took it out 3 years ago, if I'm not wrong. Now that you mention it, my goodness. My wing is gone. Oh. Yeah, if they just replaced one of the Italian GPs with Mexican, oh, that'd be awesome. And it's great because Mexican GP, like, since they have like a Mexican like someone representing Mexico, that means like a lot, like Perez, a lot of people would be attending the GP. So I didn't really see an issue, unless I'm underestimating it. Ooh, what wheel was it? Like my first sim racing wheel, I started off on a Logitech, and then I got towards this. Thrustmasters, you lucky man. Thrustmaster T80, gotcha. Yeah. No, those things are good. I started off with Logitech, then I went Fanatec, and then I went full-on Fanatec fanboy. So, no, but Thrustmasters are very nice. Especially like their higher-end models, when you get a little bit better, it's great. Wait, does that... Then I'm thinking of someone else. Really? It has no force feedback. I didn't... Wait, it's a T80. Then I was thinking about something completely different. Oh, wow. How does the steering wheel not have force feedback? Like, you mean like the full, like, wheel and base. It has to be those together, because I know Thrustmasters offer it that way. Oh, perhaps, yeah. I actually might be. Yeah, because those ones come with, like, the proper, like, base and the force feedback of it. I'm quite surprised. Oh, just almost on there. Yeah, that's actually quite disappointing though. Force feedback, if not even a little bit, it's like the best thing ever. My wheel is about to like snap off. Like when I started streaming, I had like a problem with my wheel. Well, I don't have a problem now, but like whenever like I'm moving it, it's like flexing the inside of it. Yeah, it's happening more often. That's actually really bad. I have to actually try and fixing that. Ooh, might actually have to take this a break. 2-year iRacing. Yeah, I'm racing on. Oh, okay. Might ace. Yeah. Yeah, I started off with the Assetto Corsa before I did iRacing. For me, like when I first tried my journey in iRacing, I like hated the experience. First of all, because I was doing rookie and rookie was just not the best. Then I just went on to ACC. Well, no, I started ACC, then went to iRacing. I immediately regretted it. Went on to Assetto Corsa. I didn't buy Computazone, but I just had Assetto Corsa, downloaded all the mods, did some competitive. And then I went to iRacing, and then I said, you know what, there's quite some idiots here, but it's not bad. I don't remember why I hated it so much. And then, yeah, now here I am. I pretty much rely on iRacing. Oh, I cut 130R. Oh, I have to like actually, okay. Oh yeah, there's something wrong with my steering wheel. Oh no. Feel like it's finally about to give up. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm bending a rod or something. I might actually start having to take this off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, how did that go? Yeah, Brandon, Farming Juniors on Bread Hats it's a very nice place to start off. Let's try and take this off. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I didn't bend any of the pins, which is a good thing. I'm also very surprised why it's acting so different. There we go. Good. Call 556 finish 4. Ah, okay. Oh, good. That's actually good here. Still a good starting. That's great. Uh-oh, this wheel is not the best. I might have to replace it. But yeah. Might have to end the stream in a little bit now that I've realized this problem. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see if you can hear it. I don't know if you. I'm actually gonna just check my mic input, see if that actually worked out. Just a little bit. You can hear it. Yeah, that's yeah, that's something that's just not gonna work out very well. No, it ain't a. Yeah, I bet it was audible. Yeah, I have to keep this mic real close to it. Yeah, I might have to stop this. That's actually, I'm just gonna cruise back. Oh, yo, a 2-minute 44 sector? Man, fastest sector in the game. Oh, my steering wheel, my steering wheel, my steering wheel. Oh no. Gently. Yeah, once I get back in the pits, I'll probably just end the stream there. I am not the most confident about my thing. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go through 130R. That's a left-hander. That's bad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's great talking to you. I pretty much stream every day from now on, so you can catch me at pretty much the same time. Yeah, like I said, like I think yesterday, no, 2 days ago, I wasn't able to because I was out, but every day I'm making an effort to stream. So if you can drop by, then drop by. I'd love to see you again. And I'm pretty much parking here. Okay then, yeah, that should be pretty much it. Yeah, so most of the time we'll be at football. Oh, you do football as well? Oh, that's awesome. Man. Man, you're having a great time though, so yeah. Yeah. No, best of luck with everything. Best of luck on racing and football. I hope it all goes well, and thank you for dropping by. So yeah. If you yeah. Send updates on my Instagram stuff. If you want, you can go check that out. But yeah. Take care then. We're at the end of the season to get some works. Yeah. I wish you best of luck. Take care. And yeah, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, let's quit this and yeah, take care.